Okay, add a new thing. Very good day. So, I have Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch now works. Which means I needed to add a check to see when the game ends when you die. I needed to add game modes in general. I needed to add different codes for game modes so we can have different game modes in the future. I needed to add a game mode widget so that when the game ends, it plays. I needed a way to resume it. I needed a way to make it spawn, or hold on. I needed it to respawn the player too if he's already dead, because if you have a widget on the screen that you have to click to respawn, and then something else appears on top of it, oh god, then you can't click the thing under it probably, so fuck that. So, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Actually, alright, so I'm gonna have to, you're gonna hear my shitty death sounds for now. I'm gonna have to kill this guy a bunch of times. Why is it not? Oh, okay, it's already like that. Okay. So we'll do this. Respawn. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Oh, well, we're not on fucking teams yet. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're on teams now. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Oh my god. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Wait, what? Oh my god, I clicked the top thing. Jesus. We're on different teams. Okay. Blink. 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 Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Now he's gonna fucking respawn up top. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Gotta kill himself, doesn't change points. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Last one. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Finally. Now we get a widget. It plays everywhere. Oh, I need to turn off spell casting for dead players. Wait, yes, that already works. Never mind, it's fine here. But you're in the game, fireball. You can still cast spells like this, whatever. On the full screen, I can resume to remove it. And right now I'm dead. I don't want to click respawn. I just want to click resume. Because see, this hides this. If this is in front of this and this is clickable, this hides it. Maybe there's a way to make them both clickable, but fuck it. We just do resume. Boom. And then it respawns them and it removes both clean. Or much better. So, good. And that's it. And then we can do it again. The score is still 5. So right now the score should be reset, but whatever. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. So we're going to win again because we're already at the point threshold, which is 5. That's it. But yeah, there's the game mode and other stuff. So, how it works really quick. I added a game mode widget. When it gets created, we set the text. So I needed an instance editable expose on spawn object that we create from the player controller. Yes. From the player controller, when it gets told to by the server, specifically the server's game state, because the game state is what determines when people are dying. What am I doing? Game state, game state, game state. Here we go. So, specifically for TDM, it'll work differently for other things, but for TDM, when we track kill points, we check to see, hey, is the game mode TDM? There's an array of different game mode IDs. Is the one that's selected, the index, the game mode of TDM? Is it the deathmatch index? Or is the value the deathmatch index? If it is, oh shit, we need to check to see if the game ended. Someone just got a kill. Well, did one team hit the threshold? No. Did the other team hit the threshold? No. Nothing. Print, nothing happened. Or just don't print yet, the game's not over. When someone does, print that the game's over, and set them to be the winner. It's a little local variable. Easy peasy. And then, print that number in our little append. So we say team 1 or 2 wins. And then we create the widget. What do? We go to the server. This is called because the server calls the tracking. Because when a player gets damaged, the server does the stuff. So it does a server event, which calls this, which is still executed on the server, which calls this, which is still executed on the server, which calls this, which is executed still on the server. So we create the GameOver widget. Where do we do it? Well, we have to get all the people in the game because the game's over for everybody. We get all the players, we loop through all the players, and we create the widget on them. I can't create it on everybody from here. I have to go to them to add it. The only reason we can add this one to everybody is because this is the begin play that happens for all game states when the game starts. It just so happens that this game state is the one that updates the widgets that was created elsewhere. So everyone's game state creates their widget, but only the server's game state updates it. So everyone, this creates them all, but the server is the one that actually updates them. Theirs never does any of the updating. It's only the server that ever executes this stuff because only the server calls this. So this is when the player is added. So that's when this update happens. And this is also multicast. So only server events call this. So set the game mode on spawn. I can change this. So when you create a game, you're going to select what the game mode is. I haven't done that yet, but I can do that whenever. I'll add other game modes, and then I'll add the actual selection of the game mode to when you create the server. That'll be sick. So we check when we actually need to create it. We go to the player, the owning client of the actor that the game is ending for, which is all of them in this case. We get the player character, so we go there. We pass the text that we're doing, so team whoever wins. It's not my car. Okay, we create the widget. We pass it the text, and we say, hey, do it for yourself, create it on yourself, save it, add it to the viewport in front of everything else. So with order 4, because 4 is in front of 3, which is my next highest, which is the team selection widget, which is 3, so that it can be in front of the 2s and the 1s and the 0s. I think it should probably be 1, not 3, but whatever, it's fine. And then we set the input mode so that you can still move around, but you can also click the widget now. Well, what the hell actually is the widget, huh? We got to go there and find out. Game mode, excuse me. I just farted, excuse me. All right, so we create the widget, and now we can click. Well, why do we need UI only? So that we can click the resume button so we can turn this widget off. So it's not just this goes and then a countdown and then the game ends. I want you to be able to be still in the game. I don't know, talk to someone for a sec, or I don't know, maybe it's just over. It's just fully over. There's no lobby menu or player scores or anything at the end, so whatever. For now, I just have it so you can turn the game mode thing off. Maybe you go to another game mode. Maybe there are multiple games in a row, and like you finish one and then go to the next and go to the next. I don't know. So maybe you customize that when you create the game. I don't know. So we set this whenever we create it. Whenever you click resume, this is owned by the one player, so we're going to do something with the player. What are we going to do? We're going to reset the UI because we just clicked resume. We want to go back to playing the game. 2, we want to see, is the player dead? If the player's dead, we want to delete, well, we want to respawn the player. Respawning the player happens to remove the death widget. So if I die, that means someone just killed me. And if the game ends right then, this widget's going to appear while I already have the respawn widget on my screen, which means I won't be able to click the respawn widget. What's the workaround? Well, just clear the respawn widget too. When I do this, respawn the players who are dead whenever the game ends. Cool, works for me. So what do? We check if they're dead. I don't like having a boolean that I have to set every time the player dies. I'd rather just use the health. That's easier. It makes more sense too to me. It's not the same thing in 2 separate places. So I have to cast to the guy anyways. Why cast to him to get a boolean when I could just cast to him to get the numbers? Easy. And then, so we respawn the player if he's dead, and then we remove this widget after because we need to remove it to turn it off to resume. But if he's not dead, I forgot to connect this, or well, I actually forgot this way. So if he respawns, we have to remove it. But if he's not dead, we also have to remove it. And that's how that works. So you saw a second ago, both the players just died. One player killed the other. The game ended. Everybody saw the widget. You click resume. If he didn't die, it removes the widget. Cool, we can end the game. I can play a sound. I can do whatever the fuck we want. The guy who's dead respawns when he clicks resume, and then can continue, play a sound, do whatever the fuck. So that's it. Just updated that. That was the comment. Resume widget now has, game mode widget has a resume button, and it respawns the player if dead. Nice. And I commented player controller or resize player controller comments. I think that's what I did. Let me fully make sure. I honestly shouldn't have committed that there, but yeah, I think that's what I did. I think I did something like that. I didn't change anything. It's fine. It's good. Okay, that's it. Anything? Cool. No changes. Okay. Bye bye.